So for 16.8, we have, well, if we make our language like you said, x to the
K.
x to the k, y to the k, z to the 2k,
Y to the K, Z to the K.
y to the k, y to the k, z to the k, right?
Double pick
Then,
so that
so we
equals
picked our
VDX.
strings, so we're already at, we've already finished step 2, so we're at step 3, right?
Yeah.
So
Vx cannot be empty.
the important thing here is that VWX
Has to be less than K.
can only be in how many different characters? So we have essentially 3 sections of strings, right? Are you here for office hours?
No, we're group meeting.
Okay. What time is it?
It's.
I have this
noon.
place for an hour, so they're just looking for rooms.
It's noon?
No. I should have it for until 1, so
Okay.
they're not kicking me out.
Sure.
They probably don't have a reservation anywhere, so
Yeah, it's fine.
Is it ZYZYZ? Is that right?
Yeah, but there's an X in the front. Instead of a Z.
Oh, it's
There's an X, yeah.
XYZYZ, right? Sorry.
I'm trying to think about how, like,
Okay,
VWX
so
would work here.
here's
'Cause VWX has to be less than or equal to K, which means it has to just be one of them. Which means U has to be the entire
so
beginning.
the
and
observation that is critical is we need to make it so that like these two exponents these are all just k's and 2k's that people can't see, unfortunately. So think about it like this. What is his little thing that he has to make less than k?
VWX.
So VWX, that substring, how many of these like blocks can it span? How many of these
Can
blocks
be
can it
X.
have at least one element from?
At least one?
At least one element from, yeah.
Two.
Two, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the most important observation.
Okay.
Now, God, VWX, is that what you said?
Yeah.
So only V and X are going to get increased, right? You're going to pump V and X.
Yeah.
But V and X are where? Based on VWX having to be in at most 2 of these places.
They are in either 1 or 2.
So where are the equalities? Let's think
If
of,
they're in 2 different places, then they both have to be different, right?
so think about it like this.
V and X have to be.
This is some number we care about, right? A plus B.
Yeah.
This is a number we care about. E equals C, and this is another number we care about. Is it D plus E or something? I don't know.
Yeah.
So, if it can only span 2 blocks
Yeah. You mean VWX?
of x, y, yeah, if VWX can only have elements from a single block,
Yeah.
or from 2 of them,
Yeah.
that are adjacent, how many of the equalities can it affect?
Well, okay, so if VWX is the first, well, I don't know.
Okay,
Are we?
so
Are you
I'm calling
including
these
the ends
blocks.
that we're squaring?
I'm
Or
calling
we're-
these
we're
blocks, right? And
taking the
I'm
multiplication.
saying that VWX can only contain elements from at most 2 of them that are adjacent, right?
Mhm.
So if I pick 2 adjacent of these,
Yeah.
or just 1, how many of these equality blocks can I span?
Is A plus B one equality block?
Yeah. They're different. Yeah. How many of the
All
parts
of
of the
them,
equality?
right? All of them?
So okay, what's an example of 2 blocks that are adjacent that would span all three equalities?
All 3?
Yeah.
Oh, not all 3, just
Okay.
2.
Just 2.
Yeah.
Okay, and then to pump, you're going to use an n that increases v and
V
x.
or X, yeah.
V and
Oh,
x,
V
right?
and X, my
Isn't it
bad.
both?
Yeah, it's both.
Okay. And that's going to increase the number of elements.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
It's
So,
gonna
so if
increase
you
the
choose
number.
the first, if you choose A plus B and you choose C, then, but it depends on VWX, right? But you know VWX spans all of them,
And
right?
it's not empty, right?
Yeah,
Well, what's not empty? V and
V and X together are not
yeah,
empty.
V and X together are not empty.
They
So
both have.
you are going to increase, by pumping, you're going to increase the number of elements in at least one of these blocks.
Yeah.
And you're going to increase the number of elements in at most how many of the equalities?
And 2.
Okay. Can it
Yeah.
still be an equality?
No, because then you've changed the fact that A plus B is now different, C is different, so
Yeah.
D plus E has stayed the same.
Yeah.
And then
No matter which
equality change.
2 or 1 of part of the equality you pick.
A plus B could even not equal C, right? Depending on
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
depending on
It could be
the-
even worse. Yeah, you could just have like an element in X. Like VWX, like VX could just be a single X, right? And you could pump that. But the point is, one of these is at least one of these is going to increase from the pumping,
Yeah, I like thinking
and
about it
at
in terms
most
of
2
blocks.
of them is going to increase. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes so much more sense when you think about it like blocks.
Okay.
Like adjacent. I feel like this would just help in general with pumping lemma.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
I'll try and explain it this way earlier.
Because
too.
most questions look like this.
Yes.
It's almost always like this. Okay.
It's true.
I'm just gonna write some stuff down.
Cool.